Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless, free, collective channeled message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. Welcome to the Love, Peace, and Happiness Tribe. And make sure to bring your intuition to the party. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you'll always be responsible for the consequences and repercussions that you see. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live, raw, real, unedited, and uncut broadcast. So after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right. So, we're going to pull our final message today. The first card from the Sacred Traveler Oracle. We'll set that aside and read that once we've gotten through the rest of our messages. And the title that I got for today was A Taste for Something New. A taste for something new. I'm like, oh Lord, what are y'all going to have come through my vocal cords today? A taste for something new. So let's see, what do we have for our Tarot in the Shadows message today? What is the Tarot in the Shadows message today? I'm being guided to work with the Starman Tarot and my handmade oracles at this time, so we'll see how this comes through. Let's see what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. What's happening in this experience? What it is, what it is, what it is. What is it? What is it? What is it right now? What's the current situation, please and thank you? What's the current situation? What it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. All right. What it is the Strength card. Self-control, baby. You gotta have some self-control. I heard, don't let yourself get run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't charge. Self-mastery, controlling your actions. Okay, Leo energy. Okay, flossing and glossing, being all flamboyant and stuff. Stepping into a position of power. You're in your strength. You're in your power. That's what the situation is. For someone, there's a power struggle here. Somebody keep trying to get power, and you just keep on pulling back. Somebody said, well, with this new level of power, I'm ready for something new. I need something that matches the level of power that I'm in now, because apparently this is a new level of power. Okay. Strength card. The Strength card ruled by the sun. Hence the flossing and glossing. Shining your light so brightly, being all in your power, a pure positive energy, self-regenerating energetic source. Okay. Not looking to be fed by anyone. I heard you got God to the left of you, God to the right of you. Okay. That divine, I heard the kingdom. You got the kingdom to the left and to the right. So for somebody who used the word the kingdom a lot, that's a big deal for somebody here. Somebody here really wants to do something, but the timing isn't right, the energy isn't right, or they know that it's not healthy for them, so there's a need to take control of their self right now and not get carried away. I get calm down, shouty, calm down. Calm down, shouty, calm down. Okay. Somebody really uses the word shouty a lot, because I really don't. That's not my normal. Yeah, that's not something I say much, but it came through. a taste for something new. Okay, trying to hold back and make sure you sampling something you probably gonna want to put a whole heap load of on your plate. I heard. Okay, you're sampling. You're not just going around tasting everything. You got to taste for something new, but you're not just going around tasting everything. You're like, nope, I don't want to taste that. I don't want to taste that, but I do want to taste something new. That looks like something I've had before. I'm looking for something new. Want to taste something new. Okay. So holding back until that something new presents itself. Shout outs to Janine, first commenter for the session, and TT and Norma Jean moderating. Loyalty Tribe in the house. I love it. Thank you so much for your loving support. Let's see what we have and what it was. What was it? What was it before? What was it? What was the situation before? Show me the situation, what it was. What it was the Four of Pentacles. Pulling back resources and recuperating your resources so you could be in this power play position. Okay. Heart chakra clearing. I heard heart chakra clearing is what it was. Four of Pentacles. Getting your own house in order. I heard getting your own house in order. There was a need to open up. In the past, there was a need to open up. Somebody would just be in a homebody and hoping to accomplish something, but finding out like it's better if I go out in the world and just see if this is possible. Better, more likely, yes, more likely out in the world. Accomplishing what I want to accomplish is really hard to do if I just stay in my house all the time. I need to get out in the world. Somebody needed to get out in the world. I see somebody who's like Monk got real phobias about going out in the world. I hear something really bad happen. So now, you can't help but think about that when you get ready to step out your door. Okay. You spend a lot of time in your house as a result of that. And somebody here has agoraphobia. I don't know what that means, but I'm about to look it up. Let's find out. Agoraphobia, fear of places and situations that might cause panic, helplessness, or embarrassment. Somebody has agoraphobia. And I see this person like little by little inching out of their house. Okay. Somebody here has skills, talents, and abilities, but you've been keeping it to yourself. You've been keeping it quiet. You ain't let nobody know what you could do. You're afraid of what would happen to you if people found out how different you are. It's not that you're different. It's that you're actually in tune with more of what you are than what they are. But I heard you finally told the first person. It took a lot for you to tell this first person about your powers and your abilities. Somebody here, you have some kind of interesting ability to do something in this physical world. You're finally showing that to somebody. You were afraid of how you would be perceived or the response you might get. People would think that you're weird. People would try to do something that you didn't want done to you as a result of your focus on you. You're working to overcome that now. You're trying to take control over that now. Okay. Let's see what it will be. Let's see what the situation will be, what it will be, what it will be. Show me what it will be. That one wants to come out. We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, anywhere where you've been, I heard coming out the box. Okay, I see somebody who's lived their whole life in this box. And I see them peeking up their head. And as they peek up their head, I see the lid of the box is going out. And I just see them look up, like they peek their head over the box. And then they close it again. The lid goes closed. And then I see them peek out and look a little bit more. And then they dip their head back down and the box closes again. And then I see them really like the third time, they look longer. They look longer and they look more around. And then they put their head back in the box again and close the lid. And then they kind of like lifted the lid higher so that they could see a more expansive view. And then this time I see them actually like peek their head over the edge of the box and kind of like take a look around and see everything that's around them. Okay, so there's somebody here who's tiptoeing out of their box. Tiptoeing out of their box. Okay. Somebody here is afraid that other people will attack them if they come out of their box, whatever that means. Somebody is afraid of being attacked when they come out of their box. But what I'm getting is while they're inside the box, they get the same thing to eat over and over again. In other words, they ain't had a new taste of anything new in a long time. It's like they're only so exposed to what's in the world. Somebody here, oh God, seriously? That's freaking sad. Somebody really is still quarantining, even though the quarantine is over. Se acabó la cuarentena. La callita llena. The quarantine is over, honey. The streets are flooded again. People are all in the streets. I could send you the pictures from rush hour last couple of nights ago when I was driving across town in rush hour. I mean, the streets are flooded, folks. You don't have to stay in your house. Some people are still choosing to cover up their face and stuff. Is that why somebody was like, why are all these people smiling at me? They're not used to people being without masks no more. That was from our other reading we did recently. But somebody here is like, I got a taste for something new. I'm not going to get nothing new if I stay inside my box. I better get up out my box if I'm going to get something new. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm just having flashbacks to driving down the street, and I see these people in their car. They're by themselves. They're wearing their mask with the windows up. I'm like, dude, please. Oh, my goodness. Get some heart. Somebody here is making a very courageous move to come up out of their box right now, to do something different. And I see that this path is going to get easier. That's what I see overall in the situation with the Six of Swords and what it will be. This path is going to get easier. It won't be so stressful. It won't be so much of a challenge as you just keep moving forward in it. You know, this is about coming out of the box, doing something different. And, oh, God, this feels so good. Thank you, lady. You trim me so good. Come rub my head when I take my ponytails out. Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah, it's going to get easier. Coming out of the box gets a lot easier the more you stay out of the box. Like, you could get acclimated to fresh air and sunlight and shit. Somebody here really needs to get some sunlight and fresh air in their life. Some good time, sunshine. They need to breathe some fresh air, get that good ass prana flowing. Okay, let's see what's going on the other side of the table in this situation. What's going on that side of the table? Show me what's going on that side of the table in this situation. What it is. Thank you. One card just flying out, and there's what it was. Okay. So what it is, we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. So the next time I see you, I'm going to walk up to you and ask you, can we talk? So somebody here, that's what's happening. Somebody here wants to tap. Well, hey, can we walk together? Can we walk together? Can we go together? Somebody doesn't say dating, they say go together. We're not dating. That's not my girlfriend. That's who I go with. You don't say girlfriend. Somebody doesn't have a big like for the word girlfriend. They're like, we're not children here. We go together. That's what we do. We go together. We go together well. We go together, so we stay together. Okay. However you say it, it's the same thing. You trying to talk with somebody. Try me. I want you right here by my side. Walk with me. Talk with me. In your love, we won't hide. Oh, I need you. Okay, so somebody's like, I need you. I need to walk this path with you. Excuse me. Somebody's like, I need you. I need you in my life. I heard, I need you in my life. I need you for my wife. We can walk this path together. What the hell do I have in my throat? Oh, my God. Wash down, please, and thank you. All right. Somebody here is having a hard time spitting all that out. I heard with all that choking going on, choking on thin air. Somebody here wants to walk with you, talk with you. They want you right here by their side right now. 4 of Wands. A new journey. A taste for something new. Okay. What it was on the other side was the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords. On the other side of the table, somebody had to get their shit together because they realized something was not true. Okay. They found something that wasn't true. They found something that wasn't true in their own emotions. Like they were fighting something inside their self. I heard they were fighting with something inside their self. They kept trying to deny themselves some sort of pleasure. They kept trying to deny themselves love. They kept trying to deny themselves connection. They kept trying to keep to themselves. And they kept trying to keep on by themselves. And that hasn't gone over so well. And I just see somebody who right now is realizing like, man, all I did was hold myself back from somebody that I really want to shop with. Okay. That 7 of Swords, man. And this card, it really doesn't look good at all. Because this glass case, this treasure case is broken over. There's knives all through this thing. The glass is broken and shattered everywhere. This dude, like he's running, like he's getting away with something. So somebody here in the past had an experience, whether it was them or someone else in their experience, trying to get away with something. I heard faded pictures in a broken glass. It's breaking a heart to stare into the glass. Okay, that's a song from Case. That was not on rhythm. I haven't heard that song in forever. That's one of them songs where I gotta skip it. That's a lower vibe. Okay, somebody here looking at faded pictures in a broken glass in the past. Okay, they were lying to themselves in the past about faded pictures in a broken glass. Okay, let's see the energy, what it is on this side of the table. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We also have somebody who is minding their own freaking business. The Queen of Pentacles is the epitome of self-care and self-nurturing energy in my readings. That's what she's best at. She takes care of herself. She knows that ultimately her success is up to her. She knows that ultimately she has everything she needs for success. She is the one who has built up herself and her life to be as stable as it is now. Okay. And she's the one that's going to take it to the next level, I heard. She's going to take it to the next level. Faded pictures in a broken glass. Somebody here had a false twin before in their past, and now they have a true twin coming into their life. Okay, what it was on this side of the table was the Princess of Pentacles. In the past, it was a Princess of Pentacles. So on this side of the table, somebody in the past also knew they had to get some work done on their heart. They knew that, okay? So they set about the work of doing it. They came up with the practical plan. They said, well, this is what I'm going to do to take care of me. Well, they've come a long way in a short time, I hear. Okay, you're just going to fly right to the floor right in front of me like that. Okay, so that card that flew to the floor is what it will be on that side of the table. But before I look at it, yeah, somebody here knew there was going to be a lot of work to be done to advance, okay? And they went through the processes. You know, they've been through a lot of processing of emotional healing, healing their heart chakra. They've been following the chakra challenge. I need to find that picture and post the chakra challenge again. It's been a while since we posted it, so some more of you can take advantage of that who are interested. Is basically for each day, a whole day, you focus on a different chakra. You have 7 days in a week. You have seven main chakras. Okay, so you start with red. On the first day, you go and wear red, drink red drinks, eat red foods. I heard that would be a great day to listen to 99 Red Balloons. I don't know. That was my favorite song when I was a kid. I didn't hear that anytime recently neither, so I can't sing it to you. 99 red balloons go by. Okay, something here about red balloons, something here about, but the chakra, this is it. They went through, did a lot of root chakra energy clearing, okay? But overall, they've been working on all of their energies of their chakras, okay? Making sure that their body is in alignment, okay? I heard work that body, okay? Some of here, they've been going to the gym, even on this side table. Somebody been going to the gym. Yeah, that's not me. My gym is, I'm going to go dancing because I'm a dancing. She's a dancing machine. Do the bop, do the bop. Yeah, I'll go meet you on the dance floor, but I'm not going to meet you at the gym. But somebody else here, they're not me. And they're like in that gym, honey. They sweat it out. Work it, girl. They thinking about doing their thing on the dance floor. I heard they're thinking about how everybody going to look at them and then in their new dress because they got a taste for something new. Okay, they know they blessed and they know that their body is blessed because they've been loving on it so much. Somebody's got a new attitude when it comes to their self, their security, their stability, their beauty, their own importance, their own value. They got a whole new attitude about that. I got a new attitude. Yeah, they do. It's a very empowered attitude. Okay, what it will be on that side of the table, what do we have? The King of Pentacles. What? Do we have two people that go together coming up in the cards? Because, if you've been listening, the King and Queen are the only court cards that to me actually represent people because I feel like we're dealing with adults here. We're dealing with mature ones here. When it comes on, if they mature, they at least of a mature age on this channel. Okay, so King and Queen of Pentacles. Somebody going to step in on the other side and be the King of Pentacles to your Queen of Pentacles. They got all the resources. And now I hear Gorilla's old money man. You could call me money man. Okay, there's a money man here. Okay, this person is going to be stepping up and they going to match your energy, As I've been on the dating sites lately, on the dating apps, there's a lot of people who they talk about just want somebody to match my energy. I'm like, well, that's cool. But what is your energy that we have to match? Like, matching energy is awesome. Too bad you're not putting what your energy is out there. You want somebody to match your energy. What does that mean for you? Anyway, somebody here is coming in. They want to match your energy. And apparently they know how to do that because you show up as a Queen of Pentacles on this side. And on that side, they show up as a King of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody here will match your vibe, match your energy. I hear a contribution. They're going to match the contribution. So as much as you invest in it, they're going to invest in it too. All right. What it will be on this side of the table, we have the Four of Cups. Oh, extending an offer. When somebody, okay, so I see somebody on this side of the table. Once they see that the other side of the table actually does match their energy, they're going to stop holding back and they're going to make an offer. I see they're going to make an offer. They thinking about it. They're thinking about it. And they're going to be opening up. I heard they got the heart in the hand. There's in this image, there is a human heart looking in a palm of the hand. So this is like they're coming with their heart in their hand with the offer. Okay, things are getting easier moving forward. Okay, things are going to get a lot easier moving forward, a lot more harmonious. Okay, conversation is going to flow better. I see two people who just started talking to one another and somebody was really holding back a lot. And that conversation is opening up a lot. Okay, so somebody here, you've been trying to open up and speak to another person in your experience about something that's serious, okay, for you. And that conversation is opening up. I feel like this makes this person know that you guys are really in this together. Somebody is surprised to see how much your vulnerability makes them feel appreciated, loved, and respected. Okay, because this takes vulnerability in you to have this conversation in some sort of way. For someone, this has to do with some regarding your childhood. When you open up about some of your childhood experience, this is a key factor in letting somebody else on the other side of the table know that you're really here, you're really into it, okay? Because in the beginning or in the recent times, you've been kind of closed off from their perspective. You have been closed off, or is it, you pick which side of the table you resonate with. I always say that. It always applies. Somebody here is opening up through conversation. I see a conversation that they haven't really had with anybody. But I see somebody's like, before we get married, we have to talk about something, okay? And it's like, somebody's like scared to talk about it. It goes back to their childhood or to their youth in some sort of way. Maybe not necessarily childhood, but like teenage years, maybe early 20 things at the most. It's like it goes back to their youth. They want to talk about it with this person. They feel like they need to talk about it before they march down that aisle together, before they get married. And they're afraid that they're going to be rejected, but that's not what's going to happen. It's going to solidify the connection even more. Yeah, this connection is like, now that we've got through that, we are better prepared to handle the next situation that arises, I hear. Now that we've gotten through that, we'll better handle the next situation that arises, okay? I see that this, whoever's on the other side of the table, they were really holding back a lot in the past. Didn't want to reveal too much. Being very strategic. They wanted to make a solid and secure steps as they move forward, okay? Because they had done a lot to really rebuild themselves and gain stability in their life. So they're trying to make solid and secure steps moving forward. But hey, they had a taste for something new too. And now that something new is coming in together. And again, I see, walk with me, talk with me. Yeah, because they want you right here by their side. Or if that's you, you want them. Vice versa, either way it goes. That desire shows, okay? There's a lot of desire here. One person is a bit older than the other person. One person here has one child. Another person here has two children at home, and one child who's away for some reason. Now that's interesting that I just saw that. Okay. I see that the one on that side of the table in the past, they actually sabotaged some things, and they had lost opportunities in the past for themselves because of what they did. They did something that they shouldn't have did in the past. They know it now. Okay, they're dead set on repeating their mistakes is what I'm seeing. Somebody here is dead set on not repeating their mistakes. They've had an attitude adjustment and an adjustment to their own beliefs and their own behaviors because they had to pay some repercussions and consequences, honey. Consequences and repercussions, yes. And so they're like, I'm not doing shit like that no more. Somebody here is like, I learned my lesson and I'm not losing this opportunity because of doing the same dumb shit that I did before. Somebody's like, I'm going to take my time with this and do it right. Okay, somebody's like, I'm going to take my time and do this right. I got a taste for something new. Got a taste for something new, but I want to take my time and do this right. Okay. I want a different outcome this time. Somebody here, I see a person who got news that some items were stolen. Somebody had a break-in. I see somebody had a break-in not too long ago. Somebody had a break-in at their house. It might have even been your child that had a break-in, especially like if you have a grown child that lives away from you. I feel like another state. I even feel like, was there a break-in at the college dorm and somebody's kid lives there? Something like that. I see somebody in another state. It comes across as a child's energy, okay? You're getting the intuitive hit that it was planned by the roommate in some sort of way. that it was planned by somebody who lives there, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. They said, advise your child not to worry and not to fret, but not to react, even though they know who it is. They said the evidence is going to present itself. This person's going to get themselves caught up somehow. They will be caught. They're going to be, they will have to make amends for this situation. So whoever did this, they're going to get caught. Okay. It's going to be for this and other things. It's not just for this. Let this person go ahead and do their little path that they're doing. I heard a lot of people are going to be blessed. Everybody is going to be blessed on the hindsight some type of way in this. Okay. There's something here about this person needs to go down this destructive path that they're on. They will be caught. Okay. I'm hearing restitution will be paid. Again, I'm hearing restitution will be paid, and they gave it to me already once earlier. But these lips are busy saying something else. Okay. But Spirit's going to get in the way of this. Okay. Spirit's going to get in the way of this, and this person's going to be brought to justice. I heard swiftly brought to justice. Okay. They're going to have to answer for what they've done. And, you know, whether it's by a certain time or whatever has to happen, they're going to have to pay for what they've done, because they didn't have no business breaking into nobody's nothing. And I get, like, it's interesting because the way I see it, this person that's doing this really don't have no need to do it. They just like fucking with people. It's like a hate crime. It feels very much like a hate crime, because I feel like this person, anything that they break in and take, it's because it means a lot to the person who had it, who owns it. It's not because of the dollar value. It's not because they need it. It's not even so they could go sell it. They just don't want that person to have it. So it's like this person looks for a way to sabotage. Like, this person is actually a very hurt person. What I see is they come from a family with a lot of financial wealth. Okay. Their parents always made sure everything financially is great. So they never have a problem for money. But what they also don't ever have is real love and happiness in their life. I heard their parents are the type of parents that just like pay the problem away. And that's all that happens with them. Even if their parents try, but that's what their parents always end up doing, or at least from this person's perspective, that's how they feel about it. Okay. And this person takes joy from bringing other people down. Strong. This is ridiculous. Misery loves company. And this person steals other people's happiness because it always works. I heard because it always works. This person is being able to get to a lot of people who are very happy-go-lucky, just high vibrational people, right? Oh, you too fucking happy. Let me see what you love and see if I could take it from you. You know? Or see if I could sabotage it for you. See if I could destroy it for you. See if I can ruin it for you in some type of way, because you're too happy. This person doesn't ever have it as a conscious thought. They really don't know why they do what they do. They just know they feel like they have to do it. This person, I heard it started with people who are very vain. I pick up on somebody like with their cell phones, you know, people who are always stuck to their cell phone. And he would know it's a male apparently, because they're saying, and he it's a masculine energy, would see this girl. The first victim was a girl, and something about her phone, like she would always, like, I see her talking and bragging and on her phone and her phone and her fucking phone. And this dude scoped it out. And so he found his window of opportunity and took the girl's phone. And she was so upset. Oh, she was so upset until she got the phone back. That girl had the worst luck with the phone. And I see that one time this guy even And they're showing me, and if you had this with a partner of yours that accidentally poured a whole cup of whatever on your phone, that wasn't on accident. That was on purpose. What the heck? No wonder you got to chase for something new. Been messing around with sabotage. So somebody's ready to get up out of where they live. Somebody's ready to get up out of this situationship that they fell into. Situationship. They're reiterating at me. It's not even a situationship, Melinda. It's a situationship. Okay, they're finally starting to realize after a long time. But in regards to this guy, he's going to get caught. There's some sort of security footage. Somebody's kind of peeped onto something, and I see it like a nanny cam, like a teddy bear nanny cam. Busted. Cheaters. Like a cheaters cam. No, they should give me the cheaters show. Okay. But I still feel like this is an energy. It feels like college. It feels like a bunch of people just watching each other. So this could be like an office where there's a whole bunch of people always looking at each other's everything. And there's somebody who's real flamboyant in the office. And their favorite thing they love to be flamboyant about is damaged in some sort of way or disappeared. I even get like somebody's car got keyed. These are all fucking hate crimes. All this is a hater, and they really hate their self and they hate their life because they like to themselves and they're in their deepest, darkest place in their heart. It's like, I have every reason to be happy and I don't want none of it. I just want to create more chaos. And that's what's going on in the deepest part of them. And the reason why is because their parents don't respond to anything else. Like the parents started a habit of responding to every time the child did bad. And when the child was trying to do good, like they were too busy to hear it. They weren't paying attention. The only way to get them to stop and come and do and show any type of concern was to get in trouble with the law, to get in trouble at school, to get in trouble with whatever, to wreak some sort of havoc, because then their parents would be like legally obligated, parental obligations, obligated to show up. The nanny couldn't just be there type of shit. Somebody else couldn't show up for them. The parents actually had to be present. And so that's what's happening here now is, as an adult, this person from a very young age started to learn that there was rewards for their ill behavior because the parents weren't real parents. They were just like, they were like an incubation to grow a baby. They were just genetic donors. And the money isn't satisfying, but fucking with people satisfies some little dark part of their heart because why not? And then as soon as they're like just, they do shit on the low, but there's this part of them that secretly wants to get caught. So that way their father can show up. Their mom and their dad will come to the rescue. And they're so forgiving and they're so nice, but it's only because they're trying to get back to whatever they had to do. And it's easy to keep throwing money at the problem. But God's going to get in the middle of this. Okay. God's going to get in the middle of this. So what happens is, so far this person thinks they're getting away with it, but they don't know what they're doing to themselves, because right now the one that they have set in their sight is protected, okay? And she's got a very powerful energy. So what he can't see the ancestral protection here that protects her in all her beauty. And so his silly ass is over here trying to attack her because he can sense all this energy flowing off of her. But he can't get to her because the ancestors are right there. And it's like he can't see what's right in front of his face. But once he breathed in the smoke that's coming out of the ancestor mask, the face, this giant face, it looks like an ancestral mask, that's blowing a little bit of smoke out of it. As soon as he step into that path, oh, he's done for. I heard anything in the natural world around him will attack him. Anything in the natural world around him will attack him. Okay. Now that's interesting. Okay. Does that include animate and inanimate objects? Yes, it does. Okay, thank you. That clears it up right there. So it's like that weird story about that person who was standing and the statue fell off and landed right on them, right while they were standing right there. Like anything on this physical plane will get in the way to make sure that this energy is protected that's going out right now. And this is in the center of the whole spread. In the center, it's in what it is right now. What it is in the situation. That's what this situation is. So this situation that is being represented by this beautiful girl here, and it's being protected on both sides. But see, on the other side, hold on. So this is, as I look at it, there's only one of the contenders has already walked away, and they're like, okay, I got away with my life in tow. Somebody's like, I got away with my life in my hand. I got away with my life. I'm going to turn away, and I'm not going to fuck with that energy over there no more, because you see my mask right here is all looks like it's been disfigured. Okay. It's been burnt up. Okay. This protective covering that I covered myself up in has been shown and revealed. All its weakness has been revealed. All of that it's done. Okay. And so this one has the wisdom at least to go the other direction. Okay, fine. Your energy and your ancestors, see, this ancestor already was on the other side, and that's why that mask looked like that. That's what happened to him. They melt the face off. Okay, melt that mask off. Something about melting that mask off. Okay, but this other one over here don't understand. Like, they're still coming at this beauty. This beauty is you. This beauty this is your connection. Okay. This is your connection with the one that wants to try you, that wants you to try them and wants to be by your side. Okay. Wants to walk with you and talk with you. That's that connection is protected. Somebody thinks they could come at you, but they're about to get their face melted because he ain't even got a mask on. This dude was wearing a mask, and look at what happened to the mask. The only reason he's walking is because underneath his mask, he was already starting to, he didn't destroy all of the good golden Buddha within. What the heck? That's what it is. Wow. The longer this person kept attacking, what happens, the other thing that happens when this smoke hits is it gets him the fuck up out of there. But the other thing that happens is starts to, this magical mist begins to rebuild the golden Buddha within. And this is where it went before she removed her focus from this one. This one did not self-destruct because they carry that mask of the golden Buddha within. Okay. They carry the symbol of that right in their hand. So this person, what I see is there's, in the past, there was one who tried to, whoever this represents, is this you? Is this someone else? Is this the situation? Is this the relationship? This beautiful one is any of those for all of you. And in the past, there's somebody you are clearly knowing you are protected from this, okay? You know you have help from the spiritual realm because it's shown up and showed out. Because the thing about her is she got a full mature lion on either side of her, full mane, one even bearing the teeth, okay? I heard this fool that knows to walk away now, he could still hear the lion's roar as the lion jumped up to defend her beauty, okay? But he knows better than to go that way. I heard, walk this way. I heard, hell no, I'm not walking that way no more. They said, I'm just going to leave her alone. I'm just going to leave her alone. That was a bad idea. Let's not do that no more. But this mucka-hucka who over here ain't wearing no mask, ain't found the golden Buddha within. It ain't started building, ain't let it happen. So that smoke is going to have a different effect on this one if they don't do something about it real different, okay? And here's the thing is, this one right here still getting, so on the, her beauty is emitting these powerful rays, and the one that was going to the dude from the past, it don't reach to the end of the card. That means it didn't reach to his page, okay? It's not in his page. It's only on her page. Her energy don't reach back that far no more. You know, she pulled it back, okay? She pulled it back. It doesn't reach to the end. But on this side, where this one is, it still reaches, okay? So there's still love. There's still some sort of connection. There's still some sort of something here. There's still some sort of something here. Whatever that is, a relationship, there's still some sort of communication. There's still some sort of opportunity. But if this thing don't stop trying to come at her, it's like something happens if he's standing there, who in that mystical mist that this dude is breathing out, this ancestor is breathing out, at the same time that that energy bolt of love hits him, then that means he has made a grave mistake. I heard got caught with your dick in your hands, huh? Something like that. In other words, this person had their hand in the cookie jar, and those were not their cookies. Keep your hands out of somebody else's cookie jar, you hear? Unless you have permission and y'all are sharing cookies. That's another story, but hey, Rainbow Tribe in the house. But this dude right here need to just freaking move the fuck on. Instead, keep coming out with some bullshit. It could be as simple as continuing to tell a lie while somebody is loving. It gives me very strongly that vibe. Like this person is doing some sort of dirt and receiving and loving, living on all this love energy they getting from this beautiful being right here. But it coming in an attacking stance. Like, why is his body language like that? He look like he about to come do battle with her. But like I said, he can't see the ancestor protection there. Yeah. And so here's the thing. You're like, I'm so done with these fools that don't know how to act. I heard, I'm so done with these fools that don't know how to act. She says, I tried it all before. She says, I'm done with it. I've dealt with the liars. I've dealt with the greedy ones. I've dealt with the ones who are just immature or too young, undeveloped. And I dealt with the ones who already had a relationship going on, come around trying to holler at me. She said, I'm done. I got a taste for something new. She's like, I got a taste for something true. Okay. I got a taste for something that is protected, that can move forward now with the blessing of the ancestors. Okay. Protected and guided moving forward. Somebody's like, I'm ready for something new. Okay. They say, I got my heart in my hand, but I'm going to keep it in my hand so that, I can keep it close so I can remember what's most important. Okay. Remember what's most important. Okay. Now I see links to, oh, wow. They're just showing me something here. And that's kind of big. So one of the things about my connection with Jasmine was that we are so ethnically mixed. If I remember correctly, she had 4 ethnicities that she could pinpoint, or was it 3? One of the 2. And I have 4 that I can pinpoint. And my grandchildren, they have 4, and I just like, there's this thing about the mixed ethnic races. Here's the thing that I've been trying to get out there. Guys, duplicate this, put it on a shirt, put it on a hat. I don't care. You don't even have to put my name on it, but hey, we all know. But it's like, I have the cure for racism. Have more mixed race babies. Like, it's that fucking simple. Have more mixed race babies. Which side of yourself are you supposed to help? Hey, apparently all sides of them if you fall for the programming. But we're not falling for that shit no more. It helps increase unity. Now, there's something here about the intermixing of these energies, okay, because of distances, because of differences, because of all the diverse soul ties that these two have. As the transformation happens within them, that transformation within the self, it energetically touches, okay, on the spiritual plane, it energetically touches all their connecting soul ties. And those soul ties feel a magnetism towards that energy, okay? In other words, if any of these are more inclined towards choosing a path of evolution from wherever they're at, the next path of evolution of Christ consciousness, of collective consciousness, of the awareness of the authentic divine nature, that you are the child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, that you are that, and that is you, and that is me, and I am you too, and you are me. What do you know? Okay, it's all one big show. Oh, this is what my toe looks like. This is what my pinky looks like. This is what my hair looks like. That's what my ass cheek looks like. That's what my ankle looks like. It's kind of like looking at different parts of the body from God's perspective when God looks at all of us. Okay. There's something here about that having a profound effect, and that's why these connections are so protected, because the love that flows there, no matter how much sense it makes to the outside world, I hear the love that flows there has so many soul connections that it touches. Okay. Now I'm seeing it portrayed in two ways. I'm seeing it in a genetic line. This image is giving me a genetic line connection. Okay. And the fact that this one is floating over there like Jesus, and this one is sitting over here in despair, it's like a distance. Okay. I feel like this is me. I'm over here flying, living on earth, being my greatest earth angel self. Okay. And this is somebody who is in spirit, where everything is formless. And now from the point of view of spirit, being able to see the effect of the energy that was created by the love that exists and that existed. Okay. And then I also see, but because that is there, here's a new path. Okay. Can we walk together? There's something important about walking together. You got to understand about walking together. You got little legs, you got long legs. Long legs need to remember that little legs got to move a little bit faster to keep up with your long-legged ass. So slow it down. Enjoy the walk a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's different if two people are going in the opposite direction. That makes a whole nother problem. Like, where are you going? I got to go this way. Oh, I got to go this way. So it's going to continue to create a conflict if you're you got different places you need to be. Somebody's just scared to walk that path. Somebody walking, like they walking in Capitol Hill, or like they walking in 5 Points. So it's like, I just gonna walk around the corner over here. They're like, you're walking over there? Oh no, I can't walk over there. In a spiritual 5 Points. Now, what is 5 Points in Colorado? 5 Points was a neighborhood that was very tore down, forgotten. It was an older area known for drugs and gangs and violence and poverty and all of that. And you know what ended up happening? They go in there and they start buying up all the houses. Gentrification, baby. They went in there, bought up all the houses, tore some of them down, rebuilt all these crazy looking modern houses in the middle of these very, historically protected homes. This neighborhood just was not historically protected. The neighborhood that, anyways. But the point is, somebody who's going into a energy like that, you're the modern home that's coming into this neighborhood that's being gentrified, okay, because they're living according to archaic energy. There's been so many energy upgrades. You were there to bring in the new, okay? You're bringing in the new. So what you do, These two people walking hand in hand. This is you and your spirit right now. The way it's talking, the way they're showing me, this is you and your spirit right now. Okay, walking hand in hand. Your spirit is guiding your actions in the physical, and then the physical, honey, you creating some powerful connections. Okay, as you sit and you meditate in the sun, I see you sit in the sun and you meditate. This looks like me sitting outside in front of Florence. Okay, in front of my beautiful magical tree of possibility. And I sit in front of her and I'll read a book, or I'll just sit there and feel the sun and quiet myself and connect to the tree and the earth and just be. Some people really get caught up on you have to put your feet in the water or your feet on the grass, or you need to put your energy there more than your ass. Hello, you need to put your energy there more than your ass. One more time. Yep. For the emphasis, you got to put you can't put your feet there more than your ass. You got to put your energy there more than your feet or your ass. So here's the thing. All you do is go there in your mind. And we want you to try this. We want you to try it. Think about someplace you want to be and see yourself in your head. When I say apple, you just saw apple. So now I'm saying someplace you want to be, where you love to be, where you feel really grounded and connected and bliss the fuck out. Where is that? I see it. I see you. I see you smiling. I see you happy. I see you smiling and happy. You look so young when you're smiling and laughing and happy. You look so young all the time, but you really look like a kid when you're sitting up here smiling and laughing and happy. You take yourself there. Okay. You learn how to do this. It wasn't always like that. This is part of the energy that comes through you, that it radiates through you. You are the generator of it. It touches all your soul connections across time, space, and dimension. Yes, the ones on the other side too. Yes, they are part of it. As soon as they cross to the other side, they see how they were the contrast in your life many times, or else they were the energy that walked alongside of you. But at some point, they were both. Okay. And now they're in spirit. And the minute they cross into spirit, they could see everything from the entire relationship, from before what led you to the relationship. It's like they have instant knowing of everything. Instant knowing of everything about you. Instant knowing of everything about them. Oh, all those secrets that somebody thought that they could keep. Oh, no. As soon as somebody went to spirit, everything was known. All those secrets were known. The truth is out once they in spirit. But the love is out too. The love is everywhere. That's all it is. So it's a super loving, forgiving, embracing energy, corrective energy, where it is leading one's own path to a destructive moment, because it's acting. What they're choosing is counteracting what they're truly seeking. And so they try to make it aware. They try to show up where you're about to step into a way that you don't really want to do. And you think it's about right and wrong, but it's not about right and wrong. It's not about good and bad. It's not about legal or illegal or ethical or unethical. It's literally about what is truly what you want to do at the core of who you truly are, versus what you really don't want to do. What you want to do and what you don't want to do. That's what it's really about. That's what that whole judgment thing is about. Okay. Focus. You have an incredible point of focus, and anywhere where you look, love flows and energy flows and it grows. Okay. Anywhere where you've decided to stop flowing your energy, because you exist in the level of love in which you do. Anytime you decide that you've extended love and forgiveness so much and you've seen no progress, you've seen that it continues to remain the same, and you know that to continue to stay will put you in some sort of place or energy that you don't need to be, because it's unhealthy, and you choose to move on, it's like the universe is going to step up and just make sure that you are covered. You're always going to find a helping hand to help you move forward. And they're showing me that in the sense of a lot of women. Let me just rephrase that quickly. A lot of people who find themselves in situations where they're being abused in some sort of way have found themselves also in and out without the resources to be able to get out of that situation, or at least that's what they think it is. But really, there is always opportunity available, and the path will always be opened up for anyone to escape any situation in which they finally deem it unhealthy for themselves, and they make a conscious choosing to choose something better for themselves. The door will always open up in the most advantageous way from the point of being that they are in at that time, in harmony with their own soul map. And what is the soul map? This is their life plan. Okay, it doesn't include so many nuances. It includes majors. It includes major types of energies that they are to experience, degrees of level of emotion, okay, in order to create more soul evolution on earth in human consciousness by being the bearer, the first experiencer, or a co-experiencer of this. Okay. And when you sense something for the first time, all of creation will truly love you. When you'll know, wow, that's really interesting. Thank you. So you'll know that you've tapped into doing something that hasn't really been done before. See, it's interesting what they're showing me is the newer the energy of experience that you created from your human experience, okay, and it has to do with consciousness, the more, interesting, the more that the creation itself will all vibrate to you, because it's a taste for something new. They've only been able to feed off of the same energy. They've been in the fucking box. And here you come with a whole new thing. This is epic. I wish I could plant this into your head the way I got it. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. So what they showed me while I was talking is, for so long, ones have done this by pushing the envelope in the dark energy and having new, they said that's why the dark arts practices have gotten worse and worse and darker, because it's like whoever can do the most grotesque thing gets the most attention from the spirit realm of that. Those who do the most gross and grotesque things will get the most dark energy, counterbalancing that, as above, so below. Hence the existence of Lucifer. However, that's why so many dark has been in so many powers. So many dark has been in so many powers. Thank you for saying that. Okay, now let's clean it up. For a long time, many of you have been bitching and complaining, whining and just booing and hooing about how bad things have been, about how the rulers and the ones in the places of power and the seats of power and the places of authority have misused their power, abuse of power. I've heard the cries over and over again. Yet we say it was only a use of power, the consequences of which was felt by a large group because of the grotesqueness of it. What we have here that we're talking about is the exact polar opposite of that, yet the same experience. Somebody pushed the envelope on the light side. Somebody pushed the envelope on the light side to a place that hadn't been in human experience yet. Was always a dormant gene lying within every human born on this planet. In other words, yes, you all have way more DNA that is not even visible with your tools. And there's so much more to the DNA that they don't understand of what they can see. And each of you born, that DNA is your, this is delicious. Okay. That DNA is your soul map. And as you live different experiences and you expand your consciousness, more of that DNA will light up. It becomes activated within you. That's why there's so much to your DNA that goes unexplored, because so many have not tapped into it. They've been doing the most by turning off the connections of light, hence the dark that you attribute to it. Okay. But dark really isn't a thing. It's the light that's a thing, and the absence of light that's a thing. It's love and anti-love. The DNA has everything in it, but it will not light up, and there are parts you cannot see until you activate it, and it has to be activated in physical and in spiritual. The spiritual is always ready to go. It's the physical that has to catch up and choose it intentionally and decisively. See, the decision, showing me a cutting apart, decision, and then a putting. So it's like de-incision. So they're showing me cut apart, put back together. Okay. Something about when you come here, it's like the connections are cut apart in the DNA. When you come back here, you start putting it all back together one piece at a time. As you activate different levels of your consciousness, you have the ability to activate different energies within your DNA and shift your DNA. This is going to be having a tangible effect on 7 generations on either side of you. Yes, in your physical genetic line, your bloodline. Okay. Now, what this is doing, though, is what somebody has lit up a part of the DNA that hasn't been lit up in the human experience before. On the side of light, not turning off, but lighting up. Not going to the more grotesque, not going to be the darkest one out there to get all the dark energies, admiration, and all that energy that feeds that, okay? But going light with it, okay? Interesting. And then now they're showing me, so then they gone light with it like never before, because it's the balance, okay? And the balance is achieved by understanding both sides of the table. And you have to have a positive wire and the negative wire to turn the freaking light bulb on, honey. It must flow positive and negative. Has to have that negative grounding, and it has to have that positive current. Hello, negative grounding, positive current. Okay, the negative grounding, like we know about negativity, we understand it, but we ground that energy out. Okay, positivity, current, flow, electric. Okay, this is where it's electric. Did you know that song was originally written about a vibrator? Okay, but the energy flow, the positive energy is where the flow is at, okay? You can't have the light bulbs turn on without both. You gotta have both. Because of the root, because of the grounding, the root, the beginning of life in the dark energy, with so much contrast, so much difficulty, so much challenge, so much pain. Okay, Rumi, the wound is where the light enters. There was so much gained through that to turn that light on. And as dark as it went, in other words, if darkness was a scale, the deeper you went into that darkness, or the deeper you had to climb out of that darkness to get to the light, you at least had to double that going up. So, you know, you had to match that energy going up. So if it was 10 steps down, it's going to be 10 steps up. Then you're going to really be in your power when you hit 11 steps up. Okay, because now you're grounded. But see, the thing is, if you got a good grounding, you can run a lot more flow of positive current through it. Okay, current, as in now, as in a flow of electric energy, okay, of creative energy, okay. And just like the electric flow can be used to light a bulb, It can be used to run a machine. It can be used to communicate messages and so many other things, okay? That positive energy can flow to anything, but it's got to come in and flow through positivity. Now, we've been talking about a lot about having, Lord, thank you. We've been talking a lot about having your inflow and your outflow valves connected to the proper sources for the proper flow of directional flow. Okay. Now they want to break it down to this. But what happens if you cross your positive and negative wires? Oh, God, that's not good. That's not good. You fry some shit. And your helmet could end up looking like it was burnt up like this. Oh, yeah, that shit. That could be a real problem. Start a fire like that. So, got to make sure that everything is connected to the correct place. It's not, and if there's not a ground wire, it will not start at all. So how do you get the ground wire? You have to get in a level of mastery of your shadow traits to get that grounding wire. And those shadow traits are going to be something that you adopted along the way, okay, from your human experience. They're both required to let it flow. Okay. They got a taste for something new. The masses have been fed and feeding this dark energy for so long, but they're starting to see more of this light energy showing up everywhere. I'm talking, I've heard more rap songs right now with conscious awareness lyrics, and I'm just like, wow, I love that. Snow the Product is going to be here May 6th. I love Snow the Product. Y'all go listen to her shit. If anybody get a chance to meet her, like, tell her I said she fine as fuck. I would love to do her nails and then some. Shut up. I heard that. But there's rappers, there's singers, Londrell, he's amazing, beautiful lyrics, okay? There's people, Snow the Product has a song, it's called Gaslight. She's creating awareness about gaslighting so people can understand. I'm talking about mental health issues and existent on Earth, like their rap should be called How to Be a Human, 101, understanding your human mind, okay? These people are singing and rapping and talking about this stuff like so much. And it's always been sprinkled in, but I guess it's possibly that it's always been as much as this, just not for me. It was just for someone else because of where my consciousness was. However, at the same time, I know that is an ego doubt trying to come in because we're here at this perfect time right now for a reason, generating the energy we do of this big awakening happening. The people got a taste for something new. They're tired of feeding off of that dead ass energy, being stuck to the ground wire. It's not taking them nowhere. They're looking now for that light energy. And because you are attracted, you're grounded, okay? Because you're grounded, you are attractive. And what you put your focus to is going to attract others to you. This is going to unfold in business, in relationships, in your everyday waking and walking life, honey. You're going to meet other people who is walking in the same path in the same direction. Now, some of them, you still ain't going to be able to walk with them. They on the path. And there's two roads to choose from. You can choose one, right? But they're on the same, they chose the same path as you, but they ain't walk as fast as you. Somebody kind of, somebody kind of limping down the lane, you know what I'm saying? And y'all legs ain't the same length. Y'all spiritual legs ain't the same length. It don't matter if your physical legs are the same length. It matters if your spiritual legs is the same length. You know what I'm saying? Can you feel that? And these energies can walk with you for a while, but if they can't walk at your pace, okay, maybe they're not walking on the same side of the road as you. Maybe they're coming from a whole nother place. And why do you even know about them in that case? Weird. One of those weird crossings. Okay, somebody has another stop they got to make along the way. You ain't going to walk together that long, but you're going to walk together for a minute, and that minute is going to be very important. It turns on to the new energy. There's something new. Expand your power through the light. Dare to go where no one has gone before through the light. Once you find your ground. Doing all of this together means you're doing it in a balanced way. Once you get that ground and that positive current flowing both together, now you got it's working. And now that machine, now they're showing me the machine in the back of the airport that delivers all the luggage, and now it's up and running. It was missing that piece for so long, that one missing piece. The back orders are being filled now. Now the machines are up and running. Now. So some of you, this is the first you're hearing of that. They want me to break that down a little bit. They were giving me a vision of an airport, and they're showing me the people at the check-in where you check your luggage. They're showing me old school, because I know nowadays a lot of people, you just get pre-check your luggage and all this stuff yourself. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know about all that. I like to go to the counter. Anyways, when you go to the counter, you give them the bag, they put it on the scale right there. They put your little tag on it, and they send it down that little conveyor belt. So they took me on a trip behind where all these conveyor belts line up together in a big room where they get put into baskets to take out to the correct plane so they can land with the passenger in the correct place at the correct time. But see, all of a sudden, like, all these planes ain't taking off because they missing luggage. And what do they find? They send somebody to see what's going on with the back of the operations back there. They get back there and everything is a mess. Oh my God, we got smoke coming out of a machine over there. This dude walked back there and saw something fly off of a machine. The spring just went flying. He opened the door. He's like, what the fuck was that? Someone flying up. There's a whole stack, a mountain of luggage just right there. A mountain of luggage, because that conveyor belt ain't turning at all. Okay. Somebody had tampered with the system, and they're now telling me that they didn't. I don't remember them saying before that somebody had tampered with the system. They had somebody get in there and tamper with the system. Ain't that about a bitch? Somebody did this maliciously. What the heck? Okay. But once they identified the problem, and I'm talking everything was messed up. Some was going too fast. Some was going too slow. The only one that was turning the right way, they're showing me that one conveyor belt link that is turning at the proper speed. It's in its proper position, but nothing else around it is. So it doesn't matter, because none of the luggage is hitting, and it ain't sending nothing nowhere. It's just spinning with nothing on it, just going in lonely circles by itself. If the conveyor belt piece, if that section of conveyor belt could speak, it would be like, damn, the world is in chaos and I'm just here in Zen. I guess no work for me today. I'll just sit here and pass the time away. And that's what they're doing, just because it was only one that was. So they're showing me the consciousness of freaking conveyor belt right now. I can't with you guys. Oh my God. They finally figure out all this jumble is going on in the back of the house. So they send for somebody to come out from the company, and what the heck is going on here? Huh? Wow. So the mechanic gets there, the specialist, the mechanic. Now, here's the thing. This is a pretty reliable system. Since it's been created, nobody really reported ever any problems with it. It was always great. Everything was running smooth. But then all of a sudden, they start getting all these calls. This is what the airport don't know. All the airports are having the same problem who have their machine installed. Okay, all the airports that have this amazing product that part of its main selling point is it's always going to function for you. It's always going to function for you. It requires very little maintenance. You just keep the pieces, keep the oil where the oil piece is supposed to go, keep the electric current flowing with the ground. Keep everything connected the way, plugged in correctly. Hello. And the thing's supposed to keep going. Well, what they don't know at the airports across everywhere, because it's not just one country, it's all over the world. They're saying it's all over the world. Airports all around the world having the same problem because they all use the same distribution system. Because I mean, there's only one company. It's like, how many Boeings are there? You know what I'm saying? There's only one company that produces the system. It's like your elevators. If I remember correctly, it says Schrader on every elevator or escalator. I think it says Schrader on every single one I've ever gotten on. Like, oh, I guess they've got a monopoly on this market. How often do people order escalators? You know what I'm saying? So it's just every while this machine would need a little bit of maintenance and stuff like that. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's machine is down. And as the mechanics make their way out, they find, well, everything is messed up. And one thing they find was a piece was missing. See, and the way I'm hearing it is the enemy came in and sabotaged. Now, this is new shit, just so you know, this is new shit. Y'all had a taste for something new? Okay, this is new shit coming through. Hello. Give it up. Yeah, new shit. It was sabotage. The enemy came and stole the brain, the key element to the brain of the whole operation. And everything just went berserk. It's like it was a perfect Rubik's Cube when it came out of the package, and then the kids got a hold on it, and it just was never the same no more. Now we got stickers. It's on the wrong side. And nobody can solve that Rubik's Cube now because the children have peeled the stickers off and put it on the other side to try to make it all the same color. But that's not how it goes, kids. You got to get it in the right order. It still don't work that way. They tried to rig it. The way my dad said, they tried to nigger rig it. That's what my dad called it. He said, I'm going to go nigger rig this right quick. So they find that all these pieces have been stolen. Now, what had been revealed before was that there was a backlog. I mean, they never had to make these pieces before. This machine runs like a perfectly well-oiled machine. I mean, it's like the Gutenberg press. It's going to still be pressing 2,000 years later. What? Okay. Anyways, and so now they got to make these pieces. They weren't planning on that. They might have had like 10 extras in a box somewhere, buried in a closet somewhere, because they ain't never need to touch that stuff. Because it's not a piece that really wears out. It's something that's meant to last forever. It's one program, you don't mess with it. So yeah, only the most urgent need was able to get met in the beginning. The most urgent need was able to get fulfilled. They got their piece. Everybody else had to wait for the manufacturer of the piece to get it together. They had to assemble all these pieces, and first off, they already had other orders they were working on when they called with what you talking about, emergency orders? You need me to stop the rest of my business so that I could attend to your order. Because when I told you I'll get some backup pieces for this order, when you just wanted just enough. You lucky I gave you those 10 extra pieces that you have. Listen, so now you want me to put everything else on hold to take care of this. No, you're going to have to hold on. I got mega orders going through right now. I'll get to you as soon as I can. That's the best I can promise. Well, you're the only one that can do it for us. Exactly. So wait your turn and don't piss me off in the meantime, in between time. Oh, snap. It was like that. Okay. Somebody was all in like they were the final authority in this. And the thing of it is, once that piece come through, oh boy, it was like FedEx overnight. The package comes in and gets delivered to each of these different warehouses where they're finally able now to plug this piece in and readjust all the settings, put every one of the conveyor belts spinning at the correct speed in its proper position, facing the correct direction, so we could get all this up and running. But the piece was missing. And all those luggages are intuitive downloads, telepathic communication, connection to the divine, love, creative source, consciousness, of God, of all that is, that has been trying to get through to you. Yeah, there was some tampering done. Apparently somebody stole something from us. But as awareness was created, the peace has been delivered. Now that peace is delivered, all humanity has it. All humanity has it. It was written and it was promised, and that's why it was written, so the promise could have been documented. That promise is fulfilled. They cut me off. They said, no, not to be fulfilled. They said, it is fulfilled. That promise is fulfilled, that every eye will see and every ear will hear and every mind will know that I am the Lord thy God. Love. That's what you can call me. You could call me love energy. The calling for that has been so strong. And as you beautiful ones have chosen to love others who have been challenging to love, you've been successful in creating a shift in energy on earth through your various soul connections, through the links with others who, not only because of your genetic links to them, but also because of your societal links to them, other single parents, other teen moms, other widowees, other divorcees, other uneducated, other ones who can't read, other ones who are excellent in math and have that math genius like you, okay, others who are artists, others who are singers. You have all these different types of soul links, okay? That energy has grown so large. The calling on the soul has grown so large just to fucking let the love in. Put a little bit of love in your heart. Put a little bit of love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. They say, yeah, now you can see it. As they have me put my hands to the third eye, you can see it in your head. You know that if you can see it in your head, you hold it in your hand. Yeah, so we are talking about the right business connections coming in. We are talking about the right love connections coming in. We are talking about the most beneficial connections coming in, okay, to support this energy that you have created in yourself of balance, being grounded, having a level of mastery over your shadow, okay, yet connected to the positive energy current. Positive, baby. But it still won't work without that grounding wire. At the end of the day, this is all because it's a consciousness shift, an energetic shift. And you know what? Anybody who is not connecting that ground wire, anybody ain't got that ground wire connected, meaning they ain't got that level of mastery over their shadow. They're not even on the path of shadow mastery of their self. They ain't going to get the engine running. And anybody who is in the energy of shadow mastery but lacks light mastery, you got to master your light also. Got to master your light also. Their engine ain't running. And anybody who has the mastery of the shadow and the light and is running both wires connected in the correct placement, because if you cross wire that shit, don't be surprised if some shit blow up on you. I'm just saying, burn up on you. It's not going to be good. Fry. But if you got that, then you're in this place right now of such extreme power. And just like all that dark energy had all its worshipers, that light energy had all its worshipers. And they're showing me, I don't know, you pick something that you I don't want to use any names, but you pick some personality and you look at them and you look at all their fan base and you think to yourself, but this is what they're really about. And we all know that now. And that's just fucking disgusting. And how could all these people support that idea? It's dark energy. Okay, how can they all support somebody, even though this is the way their energy really is, even if they didn't donate it and did all these beautiful things, but on the back, they was really doing some really dark, ugly, demonic shit. Now everybody know about it. Versus, okay, now they're showing on the other side, the abuse of power and the light, okay, where it's not grounded, with the grounding wire. They're showing me these different ones who have used their position in belief and teaching and healing positions and all this stuff, and yet and still they take it to this place of extreme, of judgment, of abuse, of just cruelty. Cruelty. You know, they kill in God's name and all this stuff. What God are you serving? Okay, what God are you praying to? I don't know about your God. I don't know about their God. Okay. But then they're showing when you get mastery of both of those elements, now you can come in, and the mastery of both of those, that's a pure positive energy current that actually can drive anything. And right now, it looks like something from your past. You're not fueling that anymore. You've detached and pulled back from that. Something that wants to come in. It can only come in through the energy of being blessed by your ancestors. Because that ancestral mask goes in front of you. Somebody here, a spiritual warrior, is about to approach. There's another spiritual warrior approaching. And it's like they know the secret handshake. They know what to do. Like when that mystical mist from the mouth of the ancestor comes through, they have their genetic coding is lit up in a way that they can pass through the mist. If that genetic coding ain't lit up in that way, which is the exploration of new areas of love, how to love on another level is the way it's coming through, then they can make it through the mist as long as that's lit up. If it's not, then that mist will take them out automatically. They're even showing me the one that weighs the feather, weighs your heart against a feather. Is your heart light or heavy? You know? Okay. So, wow, that's a lot that came off of these 9 cards tonight. I definitely see things being brought together that are supposed to be together. I see a strong energy of protection here. There said, go ahead and pull an oracle card from my hand. Deck. Let's see what else we have. What else y'all want to? Oh, we are an hour and a half in already. Yeah, that's why they're showing me 1 card. I mean, there's no time limits. I love what I do, but I'm just surprised because never know what time it's going to take. Okay. What do we have? What's the message here? What's the Tarot in the Shadows message you want to talk about? Thank you. This one, they said. Everything I do for me, myself, and I. You are the one with everything, and there is nothing that is not you. Bam. That's what we're talking about, baby. 1 card says it all. You got a taste for something new. It's all part of you, okay? It's all part of you. Go ahead. You want to taste? But you ain't supposed to be dipping in somebody else's cookie jar. But what if their cookie jar is your cookie jar? Because we all do. Oh, God. Seriously? Get out of here. I can't with you right now. Oh, my God. Oh, my goddess. All right. Surrendering to the journey. Our final message, the first one that we pulled. Surrendering to the journey, release control. Release your need to control the situation. Let the universe take you on. Come along and ride on a fantastic voyage. Coming through again. What that fool's name is? That one. Surrendering to the journey. Let me see. Where's the book at? The book for the deck. The Sacred Journey. There it is. Got it. Okay. The Sacred Traveler. Sacred Traveler. Oracle card. Surrendering to the journey. What page is it on? Let's find out some more. What can we channel off of that? Wow, it's on page 101. Like I said, all I saw was magician, fool, magician. It looks like 2 magicians with infinite potential in between them. That's what I see. 2 magicians with infinite potential in between them. Okay. And I also see in that you and you being aligned with you, higher self, divine mind, and you, physical you, frontal lobe, etc. All that, the spirit and the flesh. I mean, there's so much duality in that, but yet authority and individualism because they're ones. Okay, and then I see the Wheel of Fortune and I see the Magician. So I see also, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician, and I see Justice card, impending justice. It's like there's one more phase. There's one thing standing in between the coming together of justice. It's like one more month, one more something, one more moon. When the moon is full, okay, look, I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole. We've been down plenty of rabbit holes tonight. Release control. It's time to let go. All is well. The Creator is at your side. You don't have to do it alone. Your life is guided. This is not the time to try to control the details of your life. Let it flow. There are times to hold on, but this is the time to completely surrender. Surrender to the greater forces of the universe. Let go of wanting to control your future. Simply turn your challenges over to your spiritual source. The Creator will escort you on your journey. Surrendering is not giving up. You're not yielding to a force outside yourself. You're opening up to your soul. By releasing your hold, you allow the creative forces of the universe to spiral through you, which brings inspiration and direction into your life. Sometimes the journey goes a different way than expected. When it does, don't resist. There are times you can see the path, but you don't know where it leads. Not knowing where you're going can activate inspiration, insight, and creative juices. You cannot discover new oceans and distant vistas unless you have the courage to let go of the shore. You don't have to do it all yourself. Support is all around you. Simply open your heart and allow it in. All right. So surrender to the journey. Everything is working in your favor because you are connected to everything. And from that place of cosmic consciousness, understanding that you are part of the perfect order of this universe, in every bit of energy that you exist in at that time that you exist in that energy, which actually you're existing in all of those energies at the same time. You're just not lighting up certain aspects of yourself until you choose to light them up. And that's just all there is to that. And you'll always have free will in this, but there is nothing that's going to satisfy you more than doing this. And ultimately, whether it's trying to attain that career or trying to attain that love or working to build that house or build that business or have those children and raise them, whatever it is, all you were really looking for was to be love in the greatest capacity that you had to give. That's what it was always about. And you've done this in different ways. I see that a lot of us in this collective have chosen to do this through very challenging, contrasting experiences in the past. I heard that was intense strength training. And again, they're using the illustration of the gym. But you are choosing to try it differently now. You have a taste for something new. It's like I've done that lesson into the shadow. I brought my light down to that shadow so that I could connect my ground wire. Thank you. So that I could connect my ground wire. Now I'm ready to go into the light. It's like I grew up in whatever was the dark represented by. And now I'm in the light, whatever that is. From how you grew up, it's much lighter now here. And that's how you're going to continue to move forward. Okay, but now what's different is you have the understanding of the importance of that ground wire. You have the understanding of the importance of that contrast, and that is how you connect your ground wire. when you see its purpose and how it evolved you to be wiser, more sympathetic, more valuing of yourself, honoring your worth and your value to the point where you understand that you do deserve to be well taken care of and treated well, etc. Fill in the blank. You deserve, baby, you deserve. Okay, she says she wants a love, they want a real love. Someone to work to make this thing work with her. Someone she can trust. Yeah, she wants somebody like that. Okay, she deserves that. Baby, you deserve it all. You deserve it all. You deserve all of that. Okay. And now universe here is showing up in that way. And just like the dark energy had its worshipers, the light energy had its worshipers, you're coming in with this place of mastery of both, in this place of yin yang balance, and definitely believe you got converts coming from both sides. They all want to get in on this something new. You're like the new thing on the ticket. Okay, it's like it used to be black or white, and here you did an introduction of gray. This is what gray looks like. All right, we're in the gray today. Anyways, this is what we have for you. Thank you for being a part of this message. I love what came through. Till next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. God, love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, thank you for your love donations. And you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. Oh, I love what I do.